shade where ghosts remain. In the judgment shade I stand alone, with hollow heart and flesh to stone. No mercy left, no prayer to save, just questions echo in the grave. The mirror cracks, the faces fade. I traded truth for masquerade. My soul is glass in God's cold hand. Will I rise or sink in sand? My final breath was not the end. The silence asks if I repent. In the judgment shade I stand alone, with hollow heart and flesh to stone. Through my veins, whispers haunt the dead of night. Memories I still must fight, but steel is forged through flame and strife, and I will take back my life. The world may try a younger me, still chained to what will never be. I scream, but all the clocks just stare and whisper truths I cannot bear. I beg for sleep, but dreams rewind to every fault I left behind. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second comes deeper, fueled by my fears. I try to run, but the past always stays, caught in the echo of a long faded sleep. I see the future through the haze, but all I feel are colder days. The past await, I can't outrun. My life repeats, but never done. Trapped in the hourglass, drowning in years. Each second comes deeper, fueled by was carved from bones of dead. Kissed the ring, ignored the screams. Salvation sold in shattered dreams. He wore the guilt like holy skin. Confessed then sinned again. Thorns of the halo, bleeding pride. isn't freedom, it's disguise. You bleed beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath, they feed you slow with silent system slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame. Refuse to play their wicked game. Sky bleeds where sun once burned. Steel and flesh, the lines have turned. No more kings, no flags to raise. Only ash and toxic haze. We built this throne with fire and hate. Now more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead and hope has